Hi guys, welcome back to another video. Today we're going to be continuing on with our Venus in Aquarius video, really, by breaking down the sun signs that go with this placement, because you're going to be one of 5 sun signs. So let's start off. If you're a Sagittarius sun and your Venus is in Aquarius, then we are mixing fire and air, mutable and fixed, and they are both masculine energies. So especially if you've got a male moon sign, then we are talking about a more masculine person. And we've got the influences of Jupiter and Saturn here. Now, in terms of the order of the zodiac, Sagittarius and Aquarius, they are sextile to each other, so there is a level of commonality. It's quite harmonious, really, the mix of energies that these are. There's quite a lot that they do have in common. And speaking as a Sagittarius sun and an Aquarius moon person, I know myself personally, the interesting combination that these two energies can make combined. So let's break this down. Both signs represent things that are bigger than themselves. Aquarius represents a collective and Sagittarius is about foreign lands. So they love anything to do with humanity and worldly universal events and learning about that, because learning, somebody with this combination, they're going to be like the eternal student. Learning is going to be absolutely everything to them. They understand that knowledge is power, and have a real thirst for trying to understand the deeper meaning and the deeper reasons as why we are here, what is our purpose. And as a Sagittarius sun, of course, you're here to express. The sun is our expression, and this is a fire sun sign that we're talking about. So there's an element of passion that comes along with it. Whenever you've got fire energy mixing in with the Aquarius, actually it does make it less detached, because fire is very passionate, isn't it? Fire is very passionate, so it gives a little bit of spice to the Aquarius energy. So you're going to want to be able to express your knowledge and the things that you have learned about. And when it comes to a partner and having a romantic connection, intellect is going to be a key theme here, because in terms of the Venus sign, which is how we relate, and a relationship indicator, it's in an air sign. Air is about thinking and communicating. So there's going to need to be a meeting of the minds here in order for you guys to truly settle down with each other. They're going to need to stimulate your mind and be able to teach you things, put you onto new paths of knowledge. Both of these signs are super independent within their own right, so combined we are talking about a really, really independent person here. And we're talking about personal freedom. The Sag suns are freedom lovers, and then we've got Aquarius Venus, which also needs freedom within a relationship, Venus. So double emphasis on freedom lovers here, and they are both concerned with the truth. Let's be honest, the truth, the absolute truth of things. The Sagittarius sun likes to express the truth and know the truth. Exactly the same here with Aquarius. This is going to be a very truthful and honest person that we're talking about here, and they do like authenticity within a person, especially when it comes to a partnership. They really like someone who's actually authentic, their authentic selves. They can be okay within having their own opinions. It might be very different to your own opinion, such as Aquarius Venus, but you appreciate the fact they can have their own opinion and their own stance on something. You appreciate that about somebody, because one thing that you guys are adept at, particularly if you've got your Mercury inside, seeing things from multiple perspectives. This is not someone who is one-track minded. This is a very open-minded person. There's a stubborn side to you, of course, with the Aquarius Venus there, but you do like to take on new information. It's not that you won't change your opinion, it's just it needs to kind of make sense for you to change it. So you'll like to debate and learn and share your multiple broad perspectives with other people. Sag suns are notorious for known for being preachy. I know this for a fact. We can be a bit preachy and teachy, can't we? And adding in the Aquarius element, who can have that similarity about them as well, we are putting together somebody who can have a bit of a God complex here. Or, you know, you might just, you know within yourself, you've been told before, you can be a little bit preachy and teaching. You just want to get your ideas out there and share it with people, because you do have a futuristic nature about yourself. You guys are concerned with the future and trying to enlighten others to higher paths of knowledge about what's actually going on here. So considering Sag and Aquarius both deal with the future, so do you guys. You guys like to think of that and like to see where things can go on a long-term basis. You guys are always thinking bigger picture, and the Aquarius influence is also making you have that progressive nature about you as well. So you're progressive and futuristic. Now this is going to be a communicative person, because we have got an air Venus here, which air is thinking and communicating. They're going to need to like to talk. Sagittarius suns like to talk. They are fiery, they are passionate. So this is going to be a communicative person. But as I said earlier on with the independent independence and the freedom and time alone. As much as they're a communicative person, you can't box this person in. They are going to need time to have their own internal communication. There's probably nothing that makes them happier than locking themselves off and studying by themselves for 3 days about a topic that they might have been interested in without speaking to anyone from the outside world. Somebody with this combination would have very much an adventurous spirit. Sag Suns are adventure seekers. They love to go off and explore and learn and find new things. But if we're mixing that in with Aquarius as well, in terms of relationship, there's going to need to be like unconventional experiences that you guys can go and do together. This isn't someone that's going to be interested in just the norm. They're going to be a little bit more unusual, a little bit more out there with it, with the fire sun sign that they're leading with, especially if your Mercury is in the fiery sun sign of Sag. You are going to be a more adventurous person. Both signs are very much concerned with growth as well. Aquarius is a Saturn ruled sign. Saturn is all about building for the long term, isn't it? And making things sustainable that can actually be here in reality with us. And then we've got Sagittarius. This is a Jupiter ruled sun sign. Jupiter is the planet of abundance, of more, of blowing things up to impossible sizes. So there's definitely an element of you guys where you know that it's really important. You can personally grow always and always grow better and learn more, but especially when it comes to relationships, you want your relationship to be going somewhere. This isn't, again, necessarily, as I said in my general Venus in Aquarius video, not necessarily the sign that wants to get married, particularly with the Sag Sun here. You might like the idea of not literally tying the knot with somebody in that way, but there is going to need to be a mental commitment with that person. There is going to have to be a mental marriage here. The meeting of the minds is going to be super important. Both signs can also exhibit traits of being emotionally detached. Sag Suns can be a bit emotionally detached, so can Aquarius Venus people come across as emotionally attached when you're in a relationship with somebody that you really do care about. It might seem as though you're not showing as much affection in that way, but that's just personality traits of this combination combined. There's a more aloof nature to this person, and this is definitely somebody capable of ghosting someone that they are not interested in. Let's just finish up now. Last point, there's going to need to be a philosophical connection of sorts here, raw, where you can meet with someone, connect on shared values and shared beliefs. Somebody who doesn't think what you're into is weird and too sort of out there. You definitely need someone who can understand that really and can get along with that. So I'm going to leave it there, guys, for the Sagittarius and Aquarius Venuses. But overall, it's a harmonious combination. They are sextile to each other, and this is just a humanitarian, thrill-seeking, adventure-seeking, free-spirited soul. But I'm going to leave it there, guys. That was my sun sign, Venus sign video breakdown combination. I hope you enjoyed it with me here today. If there was anything that I said that you liked or could relate to, then please drop me a like. And if you haven't subscribed yet, maybe you've watched a few of my videos now and you're getting to know me a little bit and you're liking this little channel over here, please consider subscribing. Join me on YouTube, come with me on my journey. And next up, coming up for my next video, we're going to be finishing up the Venus series, Venus in Pisces. So I'll see you in the next video.